I'm an artist. At the end of the day, most famous artists are like old, dead white guys. While that might be great for some people, like I'm not completely comfortable with having a look at that as inspiration all the time. There's a need for exposure for young artists of color and young queer artists and other marginalized peoples. Why don't we make the platform to launch other people's art and get other people recognized? Black women have to start so much further back. If someone's saying, like, you're gonna be uncomfortable because that's just the way it is in society, that's great, but I would like to know what specifically in society makes it like that so I can try to fix it so other people don't have to feel that way. I think that's like a beautiful thing to be unapologetic and a Black woman. My dad wanted to name me Savannah, and my mom was like, no. She wanted something that would be pretty but also meaningful. It's a lot of pressure to live up to that name. Being wise was definitely something they wanted from me, and so that became my name, Sage. The internet was really influential in helping me find the right consciousness. I started to see a lot more content that was breaking the mold. Carefree Black kids, gender fluid Black kids. It's something that I've been feeling for a long time, and I didn't know other people felt that way. So I started sharing my own art and started posting my own pictures. Making a real community. It just being us is not enough. There should be somewhere that everyone can really tap in and really live through that. You didn't get to create art when you were younger, create some art now. Like, what is stopping you from being that carefree Black kid that you were never? My friend posted this picture and their caption was art ho. A blogger that I knew, Mars, said, I think this is a really good word to summarize being a young creative of color at this time. And through that came the Art Ho Collective. The collective is a group of not only bloggers, but other creatives. Kids of color kind of coming together and creating a platform for art is not something that has really been seen before. It's important that it's called Art Hos because we want to define how we're being seen. I noticed that no matter if I was wearing the same outfit as a white girl, I was the one who was getting dress coded because of my inherent dangerous sexuality. In the same way that Black boys are hyper-masculinized, Black girls are hypersexualized and dehumanized. So we get to choose our narrative. We get to represent ourselves. I was raised like very firmly to be who I was at all points. I had a really good childhood. I was really curious. My mom encouraged me to do fencing and gymnastics. She's always trying to push me to do things that aren't in the norm for Black girls. My dad, he just taught me a lot about the world. He read the paper to me. We read a bunch of books together. I was very free, always free. And then once you start to get older, things get more complicated. I was one of two Black girls in the same environment as all these like 1% white kids. I started to feel as if I didn't have a reason to be this confident. I was comparing and contrasting myself to all of these white people. That really started to bottle up. And so my mom started to help me meet some other intelligent young Black women and some very powerful mentors. Then I read books like Sister Citizen. Their eyes were watching God. I read Asada. Now I had some basis for, feeling awesome and female and Black. It changed my perspective of where my place was in the world. And then my dad passed away. My art teacher said to me, if you ever need a place just to hang out, the art room is, a safe space for you. It gave me a voice. When you go through a tragedy, everything is gonna suck for a really long time if you don't find something that you're so passionate about that makes you get out of bed every morning. My activism, my art, it just woke me up in the morning. That's taking back those negative images and turning them on other people and showing them that my culture is beautiful and it's just as beautiful as yours. My life is a little different than my parents had pictured for me. They thought I'd have stellar grades, that I'd be this amazing academic. This whole avenue of activism was something that they didn't really plan. My dad reading the New York Times every morning, he really fueled my interest in politics from an early age, giving me access to politics as something that I'm entitled to rather than something that I have no place in. I don't know if I've earned the name Sage yet, but I think he would be pretty happy that I decided to use my personality to really try to put myself out there for other people. I didn't start on the internet to be a personality or be someone that people recognize. I started it because I didn't recognize myself. There are so many voices that are really just waiting to be heard. I want to do something that gives people the chances that I had. I think my purpose here on this earth is to create safe environments for people who look like me, and even people who don't look like me, but are the only people who look like them in the place that they are. Having Black Girl Magic to me means having the space to not only be myself, but improve the world for others to be themselves.
This video raises questions, and I need for you to be extremely honest in the comments when answering them. And just so you know, I have 3 questions. Number 1, what's your creative genius? Number 2, do it ever feel like you don't have a seat at the table? And number 3, what do you love about your name? Now please be honest in the comments when answering these questions. Share this video with anyone you deem necessary, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.